Welcome to Krabi! This is an amazing province and it's one of the most popular holiday destinations in Thailand. It is not overdeveloped like its sister Phuket or Pattaya up in the north, and it gives a wide range of amazing sceneries both inland and out at sea, including 150 islands, among which the one and only Koh Phi Phi. This 200 years old province is also rich in culture, and it is becoming a hub for culturally minded people from all over the country, especially from the south. So I would like to take you with me on a short journey to discover and experience together the following. A day out at sea with a family of fishermen catching crabs, and an amazing recipe cooked live for us by the locals. A stroll on the beach to find a man who makes smoked squids with a unique ingredient. A chat with the lovely, young and colorful lady artist. An interview with the local man with a passion for traditional Thai instruments, and a visit to an island off Krabi town to experience the local folks' production and lifestyle. I'm sure this has already raised your curiosity, so without further ado, let's start our journey. This family of local fishermen have gently agreed to have us on their traditional longtail boat during one of their crab fishing days. In Thailand, some species of crabs provide essential livelihood opportunities for local people who have little other options to earn money. Crab fishing is a tough profession, still alive thanks to the locals' perseverance and adaptability. Hi guys, we're still in Klong Muang, this time with Concha, the fisherman's wife, as she has volunteered to cook her specialty for us, crab curry or kampu. I was so excited as she used some of the crabs from our morning catch. I loved watching Concha and Alice prepare the crabs. They talked about the ingredients, steps in the recipe, and off they went to work. The colorful curry was sizzling for a while in the steaming hot wok, and the flavors that invaded the kitchen were amazing. The only thing left to do once the crab was ready was to eat it. It was delicious. Thanks again, Concha, for this amazing treat. Next, we paid a visit to Kunchum, a Rastafarian who has come up with a great product. How are you, Kunchum? Sawadee krap, Kunchum.
Good, how
So
are you?
tell us a little bit about you in this beautiful place and what's happening inside this magic box.
This is a smoked squid.
Smoked squid, yeah, don't misunderstand guys, okay? Smoked squid doesn't mean smoked squid, but it means smoked squid, exactly that. So tell us a little bit about this squid. Kunchum is a professional videographer and is the living proof that Thai people are highly adaptable. After all, nature is here to provide, and he embraces it, creating unique and delicious food. It is a lovely day in Ao Nang, and I'm heading for a meeting with Dao Artist, one of the most eclectic painters in the area. Her shop is in the heart of the village, and it's so colorful on the outside. I cannot wait to see the shop inside. Follow me. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Kinda.
My name is Rachadaporn Sengsil, and I use my name like signature as an artist, like
Right.
Dao artist, because my nickname is Dao. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm from Songkhla. Songkhla is the province near Malaysia, and I moved and lived here about 9 years ago, and then made my studio about 6 or 7 years already.
Okay, wonderful. And when do you start to create your signature psychedelic art, let's say?
The psychedelic art is about 4 or 5 years ago.
It is inside her shop that visitors can actually understand why light is such an important feature of Dao's work. Those paintings are indeed wonderful pieces of art that bring out her creativity. And the bags and beach throws are such amazing creations. She deserves all the success she gets for producing original pieces of art. Before we take leave, my prying eye falls on a wall where lots of photos tell us a tale of a life lived intensively. We say goodbye to Dao, well aware that with her art, she definitely contributes to enrich the Krabi province.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue sky from pain? Can I tell you green fields?
This is Z, a locally well-known guitar musician who has a passion for traditional Thai instruments. He has taken up the task of teaching Thai kids how to play them in order to keep traditions alive.
Alright, my name is C. I was born in Hadyai in Songkhla province. My first time with the Thai instrument is about when I was 8 years old. On that time when I just passed kindergarten a little bit.
This is a klui, the traditional Thai flute, the perfect choice for first-time learners. This is a so-u or Thai fiddle, one of the most challenging Thai instruments. The ching or Thai cymbals are quite noisy and are the favorite among kids. The charp are a larger version of the ching and they are used in weddings or special celebrations. Z has lately introduced traditional Thai music to local kids. He teaches kids starting at 7 years of age, getting them to experiment with sounds and training them to practice the instrument with confidence. Z teaches in the day and plays guitar at night in different locations. I am thrilled indeed to have met such a positive and inspirational Thai man who believes in traditions. Koh Klang is located a 5-minute boat crossing from Krabi town. It is a green and flat island dotted with traditional bamboo and wooden houses on stilts. There are no wide roads or cars, and local people are a mix of Muslim and Buddhists living together in harmony. It is on Koh Klang that we found the cultural activities we were after. In Koh Klang, they produce a relatively rare purple rice with smaller grains that grows in salty waters. We visited the O Top Cultural Center, where villagers showcase the traditional way of harvesting and working this rice. There is also an agricultural training center where local farmers are trained on the usage of new technology and fertilizers. Batik making is a painstaking process that involves waxing, painting and dyeing. Koh Klang has a famous batik center where, sitting at the table in the yard, surrounded by chickens and a grazing buffalo, I tested my ability at making a batik with the guide of a local, using stencils and hand painting techniques. We then entered a cooperative group outlet that sells handicrafts and food items unique to Koh Klang. There, we found the workshop where Kun Sombun, son of a renowned boat builder, produces tiny replicas of Krabi's ubiquitous longtail boat. His skills have been passed down from generation to generation. Cruising along the maze of mangroves that surrounds the island was a great treat. Koh Klang is indeed the perfect spot for a day trip from Krabi, so near the town, yet a world apart. We have finally reached the end of our adventure in Krabi, a place for art, culture, nature, beaches and islands. So let me bid farewell to you, and I hope you choose Krabi as your next holiday destination.